Keep creating content, keep showing up and be consistent. These are things all the social media experts and gurus are telling you. And yes, whilst it may be true, I know how these statements can leave many content creators, business owners and entrepreneurs in a spin. Once you get on that content creation hamster wheel, it can be very hard to get off it. And this often leads to burnout with your creativity, quality of content, and eventually you just stop and your social media pages are then left with tumbleweeds and your community wondering where you have actually gone. So how do we prevent burnout but ensure we keep showing up on our social media pages? Well, that's where repurposing your content is a must. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the easiest and quickest ways to repurpose your content so you can get on with the rest of running your business without feeling chained to your social media pages. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Leah Buckingham and I'm a multi-award-winning social media content strategist and business performance coach. And I help ambitious business owners and entrepreneurs just like yourself to position themselves online as the go-to authority in their own industry so that they have more impact, income and freedom in their lives. If you would like to see my weekly trainings, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right now. Okay, so to begin with, I just want to address something. Many clients who come to me are struggling to come up with new content ideas all of the time. And when I ask them why are they constantly searching for new ideas, they look a bit confused. Well, surely if I've done a post on X, Y, and Z and my audience would have seen that, surely if I do another post on it again, then they'll wonder why I am repeating myself, right? And here's the thing with this statement. Whatever platform you're posting your content on, there's only a small percentage of your followers that will see your post organically. On Instagram, for example, every post averages to be seen by approximately 10% of your followers. Now, you can take this number with a pinch of salt because we all know there's lots of factors that can change this, but this is the average across the board. So if you did a post on 5 ways to deal with burnout, for example, if you're a coach, there's a lot of your audience on that one platform who won't see that post. So it would make sense, if that is one of your areas of expertise, to repeat that content in some way. Maybe a fortnight later, a month later, or even further down the line. But the key here is to repurpose that content in some way on that platform and in a way that is right for whatever platform you're on. So don't go and simply just repost it, but you turn it into another post that will also work on that platform. But also think how you can repurpose that content over onto other social media platforms too. So let's take that example of a post dealing with 5 ways to help deal with burnout. And let's say you're using it for the Instagram platform. If you simply had an image and the caption explains the 5 ways you're suggesting, here is a number of different ways you could then repurpose that one piece of content further down the line just for Instagram at this moment. So you could create a carousel post where viewers swipe across to reveal each tip. You could create a reel where you're pointing to the tips with a trending audio on in the background, or talking to the camera, or even finding a lip sync that relates to it and you can explain further in the caption. You could do a standalone video explaining the 5 tips, or you could even turn that into a video series, and do a video each week explaining 1 tip at a time that you can go into more detail with. You could go live with a topic all around burnout and where you can share the 5 tips. You could even break it down on your stories, so sharing a tip at a time and even linking it back to your other pieces of content on it by using the link sticker, which will then give them more advice and value. You could even go on and create a video meme on the topic. And just a side note, video memes are so popular right now in 2022. And again, use the caption to go into more detail. So just from that one piece of content, there's already 8 different types of content you could create from it for the same platform, which only needs a bit of creativity from yourself to do so. However, if you're also on other social media platforms, the productivity hack is to also repurpose some of that content over there too. So for example, if you had a YouTube channel, you could publish your video explaining the 5 ways there. Pinterest, you could share your reel to Pinterest idea pins. And as another side note here, if you are on Pinterest, idea pins are gaining a lot of traction at the moment. If you're on LinkedIn, Then educational posts, they do so well there. So you could share the static image post with the 5 tips in the captions on that platform, and this would do really great there. Facebook, you could use a static image as well, or even the broken down video tips, the meme, and you can even share your story posts from Instagram straight to Facebook stories as well. And also if you're on TikTok, then your reel can be published there too. Just make sure there's no Instagram reel logo watermark on the video though, or TikTok watermark if you're repurposing it from TikTok to Reels. One of the easiest ways to do this is to screen record your TikTok in the preview before publishing, or download your reel in the editing area before publishing it to Reels, and then just re-add the sound when you take it back into TikTok. I'm not going to go into detail in this video on this one, but you can check out my other videos where you'll see a tutorial on how to actually do this. But the key point here is you have so many options. Just make sure the content you are repurposing is the right fit for that platform. And if your brain is now buzzing with all the content ideas you now have from content that you've already published on your social media pages, then take this one piece of advice to help you to keep on track, and that is to plan ahead. So take a piece of content you have, make notes of all the types of content you want to turn it into and all the platforms you want to repurpose it on, and add it to your content calendar, and that way it will help you to keep on track of it all, and you can simply tick it off as complete once it has been done and published. As always, I love hearing feedback from you guys, so let me know in the comments what you think about repurposing your content and what you are going to take from this video moving forward. And also let me know what else you need help with when it comes to your social media marketing.